Brilliance Audio.
Betraying the Crown by T.P. Fielden. Performed by Joel Frimkin. The old Austin rounded a bend and nearly went into the ditch. A powerful motorbike in the centre of the narrow road was aiming straight at them at high speed, the driver not seeming to care whether he hit them or not. "You stupid idiot!" shouted Guy Harford, the words choking in the back of his throat as they missed each other by inches. But the man on the bike, a ghoul-like face hidden behind oversized goggles, just flashed them an evil grin and flicked a contemptuous gesture with his hand. "You okay?" Guy said to his passenger.
"Dunno why you brought me up here anyway," replied Rodie Carr. "I thought you were taking me down the pub. I don't like all this fresh air."
The canvas top was down, the better to enjoy the sunshine, but without its protection, if the bike had hit them, they'd all be dead. "I just wanted to take a quick look, but if you don't feel—" He could see she was shaken. Or maybe it was just the wide-open spaces around Windsor Castle that were making her feel queasy. Burglars tended to be city dwellers. "Go back, then."
"Go on, but let's not hang about."
The Austin trundled up the hill and turned a corner to be confronted by an odd-looking, castellated building, its tall tower pinkly blushing in the late afternoon sunlight. But though chirpy in appearance, Fort Belvedere seemed deflated in spirit as they approached.
"Nobody about,"
said Rodie, looking around.
"Quiet as the grave."
"That's because it's out of bounds. We're not supposed to be up here."
"Oh, good,"
she said, brightening.
"I never do what I'm told."
"Seriously, nobody comes here anymore. The lady clerk say it's cursed." The car came to a halt in the circular gravel driveway, and they got out.
"That view! Amazing!"
she said, skipping to the edge of the terrace and looking out over Virginia water to the hills beyond. He came to join her. "Isn't it? Now, turn around and look at this. To me, the most important building in royal history," he said. "The reason I had to come up here and take a look. Forget Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, the Tower of London, all the rest. This is the place where the monarchy fell to its knees. The abdication, Rodie." A pair of rooks high in the yew trees barked their disapproval of this reminder of an inglorious past, but Rodie wasn't listening.
"Come on, let's go and take a look around," she said joyously, "at this important old pile."
"Oh, no. Guy grabbed at her arm. "Not a chance. The fort's off limits. It's not to be mentioned, not spoken of. It doesn't exist."
"In that case, nobody'll mind us going in to take a non-existent look around, darling."
She skipped away. "No!" barked Guy. "No, come away!" But he was talking to a disappearing back. "It's all locked up." She turned, a slight and balletic figure standing for a moment on tiptoe, her eyes stretched wide at the prospect of doing something illegal.
"Since when did that ever bother me?"
she teased, flashing him her glorious smile.
"Trouble with you, mate, is you take yourself too seriously."
She darted through the arched brick entrance towards the front door.
"Look at this,"
she replied disapprovingly, her elbows busy.
"Shocking. It wasn't even properly shut."
"No, you can't." But Rodie had already pulled the large casement window open and was stepping through into the room beyond. "Come out of there!" he ordered, grabbing at her sleeve.
"Bit of a pong in here," said her muffled voice. "But nice. Comfy."
Okay. I'm following you in, but only to make sure you don't pinch anything," Guy called, irritated.
"Oi, I'm a reformed character, a civil servant. No more burglaring for me."
"You just did."
"This is different, darling. This is history. You just told me."
Rodie led the way through a wide empty space with painted oak panelling into the domed entrance hall. The place seemed much larger inside, with high ceilings and leaded-light windows casting diamond-shaped patterns on the floor. Ahead of them lay a hexagonal room of immense proportions, its bay windows looking out onto the terrace and to the collection of brass cannons which, in an earlier reign, had shone in the sunlight and heralded kings' birthdays with their fusillades.